Me llamo Diego, conocido como Diego el DJ, y también soy un DJ fusion. I am Colombian, and my approach to being a DJ and a bilingual DJ is a combination of culture integration as well as musical integration. By that is being understanding of what is in the room at the current, at the presence of the room, as well as understanding their cultural background and what is some of their musical choices that they like to listen and that they want to party to. It's a huge opportunity to bring forward my culture, being of a Colombian background as well as a Latino. It's a great opportunity to connect with the community, understand some of the things that continue to make the Latino community a growing community, as well as dig deep into my roots and bring back some great throwbacks that still up to this day allow us to rock on and enjoy. Some of my favorite merengues, like of course Suavemente by Elvis Crespo, No Me Digas Que No by Ilegales, Bachata as well, Romeo Santos, Prince Royce, Zacarias Ferreira, and then of course Vallenato being a Colombian, so of course you'll hear Los Inquietos or Binomio de Oro being played on the radio station. It goes hand in hand with understanding the personalities that are in the room, reading their body language. Body language is one of those things that I feel like it's heavily underrated. I'm one of those DJs that you will often find walking around in table touch and making sure that everybody's having a good time, enjoying what's being played in the background. And you can understand from their body language, are they ready to have fun? Are they still kind of like acclimating to what's going on and whatnot? And that's where I come in as a DJ and kind of make it just that more comfortable for them to feel like, okay, once the dance floor is ready, I'm ready to rock out on the dance floor. In some weddings, you have a mixed crowd of an older generation versus a newer generation, right? So oftentimes 80s are kind of some of my background choices to pick up. Everybody in every generation enjoys some 80s hits, whether it's September, Earth, Wind and Fire, or something as classic as Michael Jackson is also a great middle of the road choice. And then just kind of blend it all out from there so that once I have their attention, they're ready to stay on the dance floor and continue on the dance floor. Recently, I had a Colombian American wedding. There was a small amount of a Colombian crowd, but there was a large amount of an American crowd. So trying to balance that in between of musical choices, a lot of Colombians know who Michael Jackson is once again, but not a lot of them do. So how do I find a good in the middle of the road artist that can blend both cultures in there? That's where artists like Pitbull, Don Omar, maybe Daddy Yankee come in between with hits that are internationally known, in every global chart. In some weddings where using both languages has been required, my best strategy is, of course, going back to prep time. So again, engaging with the crowd, understanding how big of a crowd we're dealing with, what is some of the percentages that we're expecting to see more of one side of the crowd or another side of the crowd. And then from there, just kind of capture the room and start with the larger side and work on to the smaller side. So I'll go on with some run-on sentences at first in a certain language, and then translate that run-on sentence again for the second language so that everybody's on the same page and understanding the message.